action today, and I'm so thrilled to be back on our beauty show together. So welcome on in. We'll let everybody start to dial into the show, whether you are on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or shoplc.com. There are so many easy ways to get shopping with us with all of the great products that we're going to be talking about today. Let me give some shout outs for our first people that are coming in right now. We have Anna here. We have Denise is joining us. Welcome to the show, everyone. My name is Hannah Timm. I'm here with Jane this afternoon. So Jane's going to be interacting with me. She'll be showing off some of the jewelry, showing you how to use the beauty tools and devices that we have, because we have a lot of them that we're going to be showcasing. But we'll talk about how you can shop with us first, then I'll give you a little bit of an intro of what you'll see in the show today. Great prices all around. These prices are good for 24 hours, so they do expire at 4 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, January 4th. January 4th already. Well, since I haven't seen you guys, I believe my last day of work was like right before Christmas. I went home, spent some time with my family. You guys will still see me here at Shop LC, but you might just see me slightly less. I have some other endeavors coming up this year as far as my music career is concerned, but I'm still here. I'm still hanging with all of you. I'm still shopping with you as well. Very excited to do that. Okay, so we have many ways that you can shop with us here today, as we mentioned at the top of the show. TikTok, you can go to the link in our bio and click on that to start shopping. Same for Instagram. Go to the link in our bio. You can shop right there. My favorite way to shop is at shoplc.com. There are tabs across the top. One of them will be live stream. And I always say that that's a really great way to shop during our live stream sessions, because you can see all of the products. You can actually click on them and see a closer view. If there's some details for some of the skincare, you want to see the ingredients, benefits, and things like that, we'll still be live on shoplc.com, but you can actually preview the prices and the items that are coming up. I know I have some friends at home that like to do that during our Hannah's Boutique show. So definitely, I would say go to shoplc.com, click on the live stream tabs. But if you're also watching on Facebook, good to have you all here. I want to get some shout outs today. I want to get you guys involved in the conversation. It's a new year, new you, new year, better you, I like to say. And we have some of our favorite products to do just that, to find your best skin, to feel a little bit more confident in this new year. What are some of your New Year's resolutions? I would love to hear them, because I bet you we have some great ways to help you guys out here today. Maybe you're just looking to treat yourself in 2024. We've got something for everybody. So give us a shout out, give us a hello. Where are you watching from? What's going on today? How are your holidays? Because I haven't seen you since before Christmas. So I want to know everything. Get involved in the conversation. It's so good to be back on our live streams, because I believe, Stephanie, if I'm remembering correctly, my last live stream, and it wasn't even a Hannah's Boutique, was in October.
I think you're right.
It was October since I've been here on the live stream.
So
I did not abandon. I would have been right here if I could have, but the TV hours were the priority, of course, during the holiday season. But I've missed all of you guys so much. Susan, hello. Nancy, hello. Nanny, good to see you. Angelina, welcome to the show. So I'm going to spend a lot of my time today just catching up with our customers too, because I really have missed you guys so much. You give me life, you give me energy, and it's so good to share some of my favorite products that have really helped me, that I incorporate into my beauty and skincare routine, and share all of them with you. So if you don't know me, if you are seeing me for the very first time today, I am one of the on-air hosts here at Shop LC. My expertise and background comes from the fashion industry. I own my own fashion business and modeling company, and I also have worked for the larger networks like QVC and HSN in home fragrance, fine fragrance, and also on different beauty lines there. So might look a little familiar to you if you shopped with me before on another network or somewhere else. Welcome on in. It's so great to see you. I'm transitioning all of that knowledge and expertise to working here at Shop LC, and today joining you on the live stream. So if you have any questions throughout the show, please write those into the comment box. This is really where we can be very interactive with the customers at home that are watching, that are hanging out. It's kind of an opportunity for you guys to get to know the hosts that you also watch on Shop LC and actually have a conversation with us in real time. So a great opportunity to learn more about the hosts and learn more about those things that you love to shop from right here at Shop LC. Okay, let's get into it. I love that my graphics are back. Woohoo!
Girl talk.
I love it. It's like a reunion here today. So Hannah's Boutique graphics are back as well. We love it. We love it. Let's kick off the show. I think I went through all of the different housekeeping items, introduced myself. Jane, of course, is hanging out with us here today. We have some fashion. We have a few pieces of jewelry that we're going to click into the show in the way of moissanite. Everybody needs moissanite, okay? So that's going to be coming up in this show as well. But we are going to spend the majority of the time here today on all things skincare and beauty, with a few other items peppered in, of course. But when we talk about New Year's resolutions, when we talk about being better to ourselves or even building a better body, we have got you covered here today. Little preview on some items that are coming up. We do have our jojoba oil that will be here. That is like a must-have in your beauty and your skincare routine. So that is coming up around the corner. We'll talk about all of the amazing benefits of jojoba oil and what that can do for you and how that can change your skin. We are also going to be talking about the benefits of skincare devices and tools for your face. If that sounds a little daunting to you, no worries. Doesn't hurt, non-invasive, no downtime. We will talk about all the business when it comes to facial devices and tools here today as well, to maybe see some of those results that we haven't seen before from skincare alone. So we'll talk about that. We have the Mini Glow, which I know has been a favorite here on the live stream. We also have a body contouring device too. So lots to look forward to today. Joanne is here. Good to see you, Joanne. Welcome to the show. Okay, we're going to kick it off with how you might start your day in the morning, which would be an ice roller. Who ice rolls at home?
I do, Hannah.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I love this.
I love it.
Do you too?
Well, not only, Jane, does it wake your face up in the morning, but there are so many other benefits.
Absolutely.
I don't know, and maybe we've noticed this over the holidays, but like if we have something that has a lot of sodium
Oh, yes.
in it, the next day, what happens? I feel like your face, you wake up and your face is a little puffy, a little inflamed. Maybe you have the buildup of fluid.
Mhm.
This helps
Oh,
all
boy.
of that.
And then talk about allergies. Yesterday I was experiencing allergies, and just like you said, right under your eye, you start to feel puffy. Well, you just run this. Now, this lives in the freezer, right?
Yep.
It can live in the freezer
Yep.
or the refrigerator. Wow. I wish you could feel this. So it's cold. It is frozen.
Yep.
It's not freezing. It's only delightful.
It
I can
feels so good.
feel it. Refreshing. Now, what about our friends with headaches?
Yep.
Say goodbye to those headaches.
Right.
This is amazing. My pores are tightening.
Exactly.
Those bags
She knows
are
all about it,
retreating.
guys.
I love these. I'm often surprised how effective this little tiny guy can do, and how I'm just rolling this over my face.
Right.
So this here is, I guess it's filled with some sort of liquid, and I see some gel balls or maybe something.
Right.
This lives in your freezer. It's cold, but it's not unreasonable.
Right.
And then I just run it wherever I want a pick-me-up. So, you know,
Exactly.
we move upwards. We can use it on
Right.
our neck,
Mhm.
our décolletage here. And you know,
That's
it's
a good
not
one right there.
not
Mhm.
just for faces, Hannah. I know sometimes I'll use it on my forearms, sometimes on my
Okay.
hands,
Yeah.
calves, ankles, anywhere where you'd like to apply some pressure and experience that really refreshing, chilly coolness.
It's incredible. Price on this here today is going to be a clearance price of under $10. $9.49 to grab this up. I love that you have the size on this too, so you're gonna feel like you're covering more ground with less swipes. I know the struggle is real. When you wake up first thing in the morning, you got to get out the door, you're running late. This is an opportunity to still do that beauty routine, wake up the face, work on boosting the circulation, taking care of maybe the buildup. I know Jane was just talking about that. If you have the fluid underneath your eyes, it gets rid of all of that. It also helps with if you are experiencing allergies right now. That's a good way to get rid of it. It also helps to calm the skin. That's one of the reasons why I absolutely love ice rolling as well. It really does just calm the skin down, help with any irritation or redness as well. And then it's almost like a skin tightening effect that this leaves you having to be able to get ready for your day, throw on your makeup right over top to get out the door in minutes. But it's under $10. We are down to just one color left, available in the red only. But yeah, throw it into your freezer. While I just think the easiest way to use this is, okay, you run downstairs, you're making that first cup of coffee, you're gonna run back up, get ready, start doing your hair, makeup, the whole thing. But you pull this out of the freezer when you're making your cup of coffee. It can be done when the cup of coffee is done. It's so simple, right? Just a couple minutes.
And I had an issue last year. I ended up at the dermatologist. I ended up at the eye doctor. And I ended up paying quite a lot of money for their freezy packs and for their heating packs.
Oh, yeah.
Much, much more than this incredible item at $9.49.
Yeah.
Snap it up. It's on clearance. We've just got this color, but it's a great size. I have fairly large hands, and I'm able to hold it comfortably.
Good.
It is plastic, but it has kind of a bit of a grippy on the hand here. It's not slick. It's not going to slide out. Ergonomic, as you said. Fits right there. Lots of space covered. Oh, it's great, Hannah. I love it.
We love it. Okay,
love it.
So that's how we're going to start off our show today. Clearance price, $9.49, available in the red. Start your day off right. Wake the face up. Get it ready for the skincare products or the makeup that you're going to put on. But a really, really easy way to incorporate that into your routine. There are so many benefits to cold therapy. I know I am the cryo queen here at Shop LC. I love cryo. And that's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to get back into cryotherapy, because there are so many crazy good benefits for your body, for decreasing inflammation, all of that stuff. It comes from what we know as that cold therapy with, the ice baths and ice rolling and things like that. So a really easy way to add that into your daily routine at $9.49. Welcome in for anybody who's just joining us. Esther is here. Alice is here. Terry, good to see you guys. Our next item up is going to be our Dermagem collection. Okay, it's been quite some time since I have had these, but what's wonderful as I introduce the Dermagem line, we have 3 different products here that we're going to showcase: the cleanser, the serum, and the cream. We'll have all 3 of those available from the Dermagem line. We'll talk about all of the wonderful benefits and also break down some of those ingredients in each and every one of those. But I think the first thing that a lot of people ask themselves is, okay, skincare, is that going to be for me? Because I have blank type of skin, oily, dry, combination. What's great about Dermagem, I just want to say right at the beginning of this presentation, is that it is good for all skin types. In fact, it's very, very gentle on the skin with wonderful healing properties. We will talk about those, but we're going to start off with the first item, which is the Dermagem Gentle Purifying Cleanser. It's going to be a 4-ounce bottle, and it is on a clearance price of $15.99. This is really interesting because when I was kind of restudying this line, because it's been so long since I've had this, I love the cleanser. And I remembered this about the cleanser, Jane. I don't know if you've modeled this recently, but what's so interesting about the cleanser is it is almost like a gel cream here.
Wow.
Very lightweight, but as we know in our skincare routine, this is where you start. This is what is breaking up all of the oil, all of the dirt, all of the sweat, all of the grime from the day, or to start off your skin with a clean slate. In the morning, you start with the cleanser. As I said, it's good for all skin types. You use it like you normally would another cleanser in your skin routine. But let's actually get into some of the ingredients behind this. And if you want to show this, you can.
Sure,
what have you? Tell me about your experience with Dermagem. Have you?
I have not. I don't have any experience.
Okay.
And what jumps out to me, Hannah, is this incredible packaging. This is some very high-end, luxurious packaging. For this price point, I've spent, way more than this, Hannah, at the drugstore for things that really don't deliver. So I'm excited to dig into this and sort of check out the feel.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Right off, I don't know if you can see that. It's an incredibly thick, creamy, smooth. It's got quite a nice slip to it.
Oh,
I love this beautiful cap. It's not going to roll away. How pretty. I'm going to love to have this out on
Stands
my bathroom
up
counter.
nice and straight.
Right. It's going to keep
That's
all of
big
my
for me.
product ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this on here so I can go ahead and feel this. Now, in the morning, I'm typically using whatever I can grab. I try to keep my stuff organized.
Yeah.
But something like this, now if you can see this is,
that's what I mean.
wow, the coverage is incredible. I didn't use very much at all, but I could see that this would be something that would completely cover my face, décolletage, and just really sink in there. It's sinking into all of my pores. Wow, it's not foaming or soaping up. It feels amazing.
Yeah.
It almost feels like I want to leave it on.
I know.
I'm sure I need to rinse it off.
Yeah, I know. I did the same
incredible.
thing. I was kind of playing before the show here, and I was like, it feels incredible. Like you said, a little bit goes a long way on this. I hate having a cleanser home that I know I spent a lot of money on, and then I feel like I have to get more and more and more to cover the whole face and to actually do what it's supposed to do. So I like that Jane is telling you a little bit is going to go a long way. It does have an incredible kind of a velvety slip to it, but this is for a really nice deep clean without having any adverse effects, because I think sometimes other cleansers or some that have the beads or more of the exfoliator type things, they can actually damage our skin because they're just a little too harsh.
Right.
With this one, I appreciate that if you have sensitive skin like I do, I've told you guys that before, this is going to be great for you. Not only is it going to wipe away the dirt, the grime, the oil, the excess stuff that lives on our face throughout the day, but what's amazing about the Dermagem Purifying Cleanser is it's also going to help promote cellular turnover. So it has that benefit as well. Normally, you're going to have to add a serum in to be able to do that, which we do have the serum here today if you really want to jam-pack those results. But I appreciate that you also have that as far as the blend of ingredients in the cleanser here. And let's touch on some of the ingredients that you have in this. Botanical extracts. You're going to get calming chamomile in this. So it is very soothing. I've always said that Dermagem feels like a spa day at home. If you can carve out that time, even if it's just a couple minutes a day, guys. You have chamomile in here. It smells amazing. It feels amazing, as Jane was just talking about. Then here's an interesting one, Jane. Aloe vera. That's one of the reasons why we say it is good for sensitive skin and all skin types, because we know how healing aloe vera is for the face and for the skin. Then you also have green tea in here as well. So many great benefits to all of these different ingredients that you're getting in one cleanser. And here's something that I like to say about it. First, before I do, hold that thought. I don't think I said the price yet. Can you move that little box? Price is $15.99 on this, and there's still budget pay. $8 on budget pay is going to bring this home. $15.99 clearance price. Here's what I was going to say is that, a lot of the times we have to change out our skincare depending on the season that we're in. And I have loved spending all of that time with you on the live streams, on the beauty live streams, where I will actually specifically ask Stephanie for, okay, no, we're going to do our spring skincare refresh. Oh, but now we're into summertime, and there are seriously certain ingredients that you want to prioritize depending on the season and what our skin is doing and what environment it's reacting to, right? And so I think for something that if you do have sensitive skin, if you haven't found something that has worked for you before, maybe it's not getting your skin as clean as you would like. It all starts here. And Jane, this is actually the most important step of your skincare.
To be honest, sometimes I just wash my face. I'm older than you, Hannah, and I'm entering the winter of my femininity, shall we say? And we're also in the winter, right?
More mature,
And so sometimes a lot of those AHAs and those other types of cleansers and lotions, boy, they start to sting. And I do have sensitive skin. And something I put on my face to wash or cleanse or calm actually creates a lot of redness, irritation. Bumps will be more pronounced when that's not what I wanted. So something like this, I'm looking for something that is really going to sink in, is going to be gentle. I just covered one little scoop. This covered from the tip of my finger to my elbow. I just covered all of this skin real estate. I know it would be clearly able to cover from the top of my head all the way to my décolletage here. I love this. Also, there's a very gentle scent. You talked about that sort of spa experience. it's sort of almost an oatmeal or a sandalwood. It's kind of it's an interesting, very delicate fragrance.
Right.
Nothing very strong or floral at all.
Good.
I love this.
Right.
I do have sensitive skin, and it just sunk right in, and it feels tremendous. I almost want to say there's also maybe a delicate sheen to it. It almost is behaving as if it were an ester. We're going to get to jojoba in a little bit, but
Yeah.
it has really changed the surface of my skin. Looks smoother.
Yep.
It's really
Shrinking the pores.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm excited to see what other stuff we have. In
Oh,
this line,
well.
because this is really cool.
I know, and
love
it's a full system. You know, I always like to recommend, if you are starting something new, give everything in the system a try, because that's going to maximize the results. You'll get better results if you use them all in tandem. They were made to be used together. So if you aren't too jazzed about your skincare routine right now, and also we will always recommend, as beauty and skincare experts, that you should change up your routine. You should change out what you're using, because your skin starts to become immune to those products if you just continue, rinse, repeating the same exact products over and over and over again. Change them out for a little bit and then come back to it to kind of give your skin that wake up, the boost to get back into shape using some of your favorite products. So let's move in now to the second step. This is your Dermagem Ultimate Eye Repair Complex. And I cannot wait for Jane to feel this one. I'll put a little bit on the back of my hand here. But this is a hybrid. It is a serum and a cream in one. So let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about that delicate eye area, one of the first places that you start to show signs of aging, and the most delicate skin too. We talk about not wanting to pull or put anything too harsh around that orbital area on our eyes. This is what you want to use. We'll talk about the ingredients here in a moment, but I will always say that the eye serum is so incredibly important to get right, to get something that you're sure is going to work, that has all of those ingredients in there, especially if you are somebody who is starting to see the sagging, the bagging, the fine lines, the wrinkles right around the eye area. Maybe you're dealing with the crow's feet right here. You can always pull this all the way out to the crow's feet area to work on those fine lines and wrinkles as well. Not only that, it is giving your skin intense hydration, which is so important in these winter months of the year. I just feel like it's dry. Like it's dry January for some people. It's dry January in a different way for me when it comes to my skin, because everything just feels like it wants a drink of water.
Right. But you want this to kind of sink in.
Yep.
I love, with one pump, I got a very generous dollop. This could easily cover both of my under eye areas. I always use a smaller finger to just kind of pat that on. I've taught my husband. He has been taught properly, so he knows how to. He was pulling down, and I was like, oh my goodness, no. He was rubbing it in and pulling down. No, folks. Gentle finger upward motion.
Exactly.
One pump was very generous. Right. Again, the packaging is unbelievably luxurious. We've got this beautiful gold pump, really beautiful solid bottom. I would love to use this. I'd love to display this in my bathroom. And I have started to use eye cream in this area. It's so critical. It's just the last step before I go to bed. Right. It's really tremendous. And this is a great one. You know, Hannah, what I saw here is made in the USA.
Oh, we love that.
Just something that I tend to look at. And
exactly.
It does mean something to me, so maybe it means something to you.
It does, yeah.
I love that the product is made here in the USA.
That is a big deal. Strict quality control. I know that we have had those Dermagem shows before. We do talk about all of that, so great point to be made. Made in the USA. Let's talk price on this. $37.49 clearance price on it, and you also have an $18 and change budget pay that's going to bring this home. Our budget pay program is interest free, no credit check, just the beauty of being able to break up those payments over the next couple of months. Something that I want to point out on this too before we move on to the last piece of the puzzle here is the size. Okay, the real talk here, or real talk moment, because how many times have you gone out to the makeup or the skincare store, you're picking up your favorite eye serum or your eye cream, and the bottle is like $50, $60 for something that's like half the size, right? All the time. This is a big bottle that's going to last you a long time for less money.
Look how big that is.
I know.
I know. Or you've got the box, the reverse box where it's a huge box and you open it up and your little tiny serum is like that big with this little tiny dropper and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to really ration this. Well, not with this. That one pump gave me an incredibly generous amount. I'm clearly able to use it for both eyes every night.
That's great. Improves skin elasticity and firmness around that gentle eye area. So grab that up. That's the second piece of the puzzle there. We're going to finish off because I'm already running behind time. I just like to talk, guys, and it's been a long time since I've been able to talk to you. So bear with me. Final piece of the puzzle, I'll kind of pick up my pace here, is the Ultra Restorative Anti-Aging Cream. So this is where you end the skincare routine when it comes to Dermagem. The price is $39.99 on this here today, or a budget pay, an interest-free budget pay of $20. That is going to get this home. This has a richness to the texture, yet it's still very lightweight. We talk about wanting lightweight products so it doesn't feel like we're weighing our faces down, or, we have too many layers as far as our skincare is concerned on top of our skin. But I appreciate that it's a very rich, luxurious texture in the slip. However, it is very lightweight once it's on and absorbed. And it absorbs very quickly. It doesn't leave a greasy or an oily residue, not sticky or anything like that. But it's $39.99 here today. Let's scroll down a little bit. This is, like I said, it's the last piece of the puzzle. So we started with our cleanser. We hit the serum, and now this is the final step, the cream. Makes a great gift for somebody if you are thinking about a birthday present coming up, or a just because gift. Maybe there's a skincare lover in your family. You're like, hey, let's give them this. So this is, again, going to give you the nourishment and the hydration that our skin so desperately needs while working on firmness, while working on elasticity. And what's great about this as the final step, Jane, is it really does leave your skin feeling completely radiant, smooth, soft, and supple. You feel that?
Sounds good to me.
Who
That's
doesn't
what
want
I'm
that?
looking for. Hannah, I would say this one does have a ever so slight fragrance. It is luxurious. It is so very indulgent. I love the smell. It just smells rich. It just smells it smells like a rich
I want to smell rich.
It smells like a rich lady's skin cream. You know the ones I'm talking about?
Yep.
That's what this smells like. There's no floral, nothing happening there. It just smells like a really expensive cream, and I love it.
That. And it's not a luxurious price. That's what we love about these products here at Shop LC, is we bring them in for a fraction of the cost, but you don't have to sacrifice anything. The benefits, the healing properties, the nourishment that you're going to receive from this line, you are absolutely going to love. It's $39.99 as the final piece of the Dermagem collection here today. Hydrating, working on that skin firmness, the elasticity that we lose as we start to age, and even the fine lines and wrinkles. So a great way to incorporate something new into your skincare routine for 2024. All right, we are going to move into the item that I've been previewing, which is jojoba.
Woohoo! We love that.
Very excited about jojoba here today. It's going to be from our Marigold and Lotus collection. Cold pressed natural jojoba oil. We will talk about what this really is in a moment. I want to do the pricing on this first in this case because it's such a good deal. And it is one of our most popular and best-selling items, customer top rated when it comes to all things beauty category here at Shop LC. Every single time we have our jojoba oil, we see sellout after sellout after sellout. We have to wait quite some time to get these back in stock because it does take time to get these back extracted here and of course available to sell to you guys. But when we talk about jojoba oil, this is, I don't use the word game changer very often when it comes to skincare or anything like that, makeup, but this truly is like a game changer in your skincare routine. There are so many absolutely incredible healing benefits when we talk about the world of jojoba. And maybe you're getting it home for one reason today, and you will find throughout your journey using this that you can use it for many, many other things. I actually think this should just be a household item because everybody in the family can use it, from you for your skincare to the baby in the family, the younger ones, the gentleman in your life, maybe it's your honey, maybe it's your spouse, your boyfriend. They can use this too because there are so many crazy good benefits. So jojoba oil is actually a natural wax ester. And we'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, pricing is $49.99 on it. And what are you getting? You're getting 2 today. I love this deal. It's such a good deal. It's $49.99 for the large bottle, which is going to be glass. This is your stay-at-home bottle. This is on your countertop. This is on your vanity. This is where you need it, when you need it, for hydration and so many other benefits. So you get the big bottle with the pump top, which is great. And then you also get the travel size bottle here as well. This one is going to be 1.7 fluid ounces, so it is going to be travel friendly. When you are on the go, when you are experiencing that dry, cracked skin and you just need that moisturization, this is where you want to go. So you get both of these here today for $49.99 or $12.50 if you are using your budget pay. And it's always so amazing when we talk about jojoba because I look at the reviews that come up on our website. I'm looking at our website right now. And if you have never tried jojoba oil, I really encourage you to go to shopLC.com, click on the live stream tab, click on the jojoba oil that we're on right now, and read the reviews because there are well over 100 reviews on our jojoba oil with a 4.6 average star rating. So people have loved this. And I also say that it's a great way to get ideas on how you might want to incorporate this into your routine. It's skincare, it's hair care, it's nail care, and so much more. So let's get into it. I know, Jane, you probably love this too,
yes,
but it's
absolutely.
a powerhouse. It's a powerhouse from, the amazing skincare benefits, and I'll just lightly touch on those, and then we'll go into some of the other ways that you might want to use this. But when it comes to your skincare, I have presented this live on air many, many times, and I feel like I could write a book on it at this point. Actually, I might. I've got a lot of ideas.
Good. I'd read it.
And you know what? In 2024, I have a lot of ideas that I'm going to be acting on. But when it comes to jojoba oil in your skincare, this actually can replace so many other items. So when we talk about the travel size bottle here, I've actually said that instead of taking, your cream, your serum, your moisturizer, this, that, and the other thing as far as your skincare is concerned, yes, I always encourage you to still have those on hand, still use those at home. But because this works on fine lines and wrinkles, because this is deeply hydrating the skin, because this is also helping with skin tone and texture and even those dark spots and circles that we get as we start to age, it's working on all of those things. So you could literally, if you're on the go for work or for travel or just for fun, you can take this little bottle with you, and it can be a replacement for so many other items in your skincare routine.
Right. And I find the little applicator, the little dispenser is perfect.
Yeah.
You're not going to overdo this. You're not going to accidentally take too much. First of all, I don't think there is such a thing as too much jojoba. One thing that they often talk about on air with jojoba is the healing properties, the benefits of this natural ester.
Right.
People can use it on burns. I can use it on scars. Any sorts of skin maladies. This is a healing, almost magical.
It is
natural.
liquid gold.
Absolutely, that's what they call it, liquid gold. I missed out on the jojoba during the holidays. I don't know if we didn't have it on air or I just missed out on those airings.
No,
I haven't seen
it.
jojoba in a few weeks here at the network. So I'm super excited. I was new to jojoba. I didn't know how incredibly beneficial it was. If you've never tried it, like Hannah said, this is not greasy. This also is not, it's not watery. This is something that stays in place. It hangs around. It sinks in. Your skin becomes moisturized without feeling like you've used a heavy product. This is not a heavy cream. This is not a slimy product.
Right.
It is, it's compared to sebum. So it feels like our natural skin oils, our natural human, moisturizing system that we have in our bodies. And so I hope he can't overdo it, because boy, I could be doing this stuff. Talk about, okay, so real talk.
Yeah.
My cracked heels.
Okay.
I like to go barefoot sometimes. I like to wear flip-flops. I am very active.
Yeah.
My feet take a beating, and my heels get very hard. Everyone knows in my house that mom needs to have her pedicure, or mom needs to go take care of
That's
soak
good.
her feet and everything.
That's good. They know that.
So if you're one of those people who come wintertime is putting all of those, thick, strange, slippery creams and stuff on your feet, this can be your daytime moisturizer. This can be your after the shower moisturizer. This can be your special winter reserve. But this can be your heel and feet savior.
It can.
This will bring moisture to those incredibly dry heels during the wintertime like nobody's business. And it doesn't take much.
Right.
You've just got to pump here. And I use this to fill up my little travel one. So I keep this in the car and definitely in the purse. This is my little secret. And cuticle oil, anything like that. I've seen them in your hair, right? Sometimes your hair, I have a lot of flyaways.
Same.
My hair is quite dry. This brings moisture to your hair without making it look greasy, or you don't have any buildup. It's just a natural thing.
Right.
Really cool. I mean, I've spent so much money on those little shine products where your hair comes out
Okay.
slick.
Okay. Yep. And it doesn't do anything.
No, and you just look like a grease ball. Don't do that. Get the jojoba. It is amazing, and it does exactly what you're trying to do without that oily, slick.
I know you don't need that. And like I said, when we talk about skincare, this can be a stand-in or sometimes a replacement for some of those other skincare products that you might use. But even think about that when it comes to the dry, cracked heels situation, the back of the hands that I know, especially this time of year, are very dry. If you have the redness, if you have the itchiness, this stands in place of your lotion. There's so many lotions out there that they don't do anything. I was actually just having a conversation with the gals in my family when I was home over the holidays, and they were talking about another product, and they say you should use for moisturization. I said, no, don't use that. It doesn't do anything. I said, you need jojoba oil, because there are so many other things that are out there on the market that are presented as things that are going to give you hydration or moisturization, and they don't. Many of the ingredients that they have in those other products are occlusive, which means it sits on the skin. It cannot penetrate, which brings me to my next point on jojoba. And I'm sorry, I'm very passionate about jojoba. Okay, it really is like just the miracle worker for skin, hair, nails, everything. But why is that? So let me go back and just kind of backtrack for a moment here. When you talk about jojoba oil, when you say it's a wax ester, it is actually the closest thing to our skin's natural sebum that our body produces. Okay, so why is that important? It's important because our skin recognizes jojoba. It mimics our skin's natural sebum that's already being produced in our body, but it says, oh, okay, yeah, I get this. I understand this. I know this. So why is jojoba so beneficial? Well, jojoba has a way of being able to immediately go into the skin, and underneath the skin, it allows, our skin allows the jojoba oil to be taken in, not to just the top layer. It actually can penetrate deep into the dermis layer of the skin, which is so important for cell renewal, for cell regeneration, where all of the action is happening as far as elastin production and collagen production. So these are reasons why we love jojoba, because we know that it's actually penetrating deeper into the surface of the skin, into those lower layers of the skin, I should say. And Karen and Connolly and I have also talked about this too. I mean, I use jojoba for like literally everything. You know, you can use it for your babies at home. You can gift this to your guy if he has a very labor intensive job. Maybe he works with his hands, engineering, contractors, whatever the case may be. Maybe somebody that works in the hospitality industry. A great little gift to give them. Even if you're in the office typing or writing all day. This is so soothing, so healing to the skin, whether you have redness, itchiness, dryness. This is, I know you talked about burns, but also think about dermatitis and eczema and rosacea. There are so many people out there, and I had this conversation not too long ago Somebody that was involved in my bestie's wedding, they were saying that they have severe eczema. And I said, what do you do for that? And they were saying, oh, I take this and I do that. I'm like, have you tried jojoba? Because we have so many great reviews. I know that some of these 5-star reviews on our website actually do talk about how this soothes their eczema, which can be so painful and itchy too.
Yes.
So
yeah,
it's great.
I have eczema on my chin,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know what it was. I figured out that it wasn't acne because it wasn't responding to any acne type of pupils.
Yeah.
But then I was using all of these expensive creams from the dermatologist,
Mm-hmm.
and then I realized that was just irritating it. Nothing was working, and then I found an oatmeal product that works. But I would bet that's completely natural product, very inexpensive. And I got rid of all those other pills and creams and stuff. But I would bet jojoba would do the same thing.
Yeah.
For any of the irritations that you get on your skin, because I have extremely sensitive skin. What an amazing product.
It's so good.
Check it out.
I know we have to move on, but I could do a whole live stream on jojoba.
Hannah, what are the ingredients in jojoba?
Jojoba.
That's it. Right.
It's just jojoba. So think about that too. When you read the back of your bottles, which you should. I should do like a behind the scenes, like a master class on like reading the backs of your bottles when it comes to skincare, hair care, and all of that good stuff. And it's so important that you do. Here, it's only jojoba oil, nothing else, not cut with anything else. None of the bad, all of the good when we talk about jojoba, and so many ways that you can incorporate that into your routine. Definitely a way to level up your skincare, hair care, nail care, you name it. So grab that. It was a 2-for-1. Price on that again, DJ,
It was $49.99.
$49.99. I'm sorry, it didn't register. I'm just getting back into the swing of things here because it's been a while. I enjoyed the holidays probably a little bit too much because I've been off for so long. $49.99 for the 2-in-1. Of course, you get the glass bottle and the travel bottle, but please grab our jojoba oil before it is gone. You also have that budget pay, 4 months on the budget pay program for that, $12.50. Okay, let me give some shout outs here. We have some questions that are coming in. Shirley, yes, it does. It does help with scrapes, scratches, bruises, things like that, because it's actually helping with the cell turnover process. I know we automatically just kind of talk about scarring and burns and things like that, but it also we have heard, and I think we have on one of our slides, that it also helps with bruising or scrapes, scratches as well. So definitely try that out. Who else is here? We have Courtney. Hi, Courtney. Good to see you. Vicky is here as well. Hi, Vicky. I've missed you guys so much. As we come up on our second hour together, I'll reintroduce the show here. I'm happy to be back in a little bit of a different capacity now, but 2024 for me is going to be very exciting as far as my music endeavors are concerned. So I really do hope that you follow along with me. I did not leave Shop LC. I'm still here, but I just need a little bit more flexibility in my scheduling to be able to go out and work on my new show, which many of you guys know, the Judy Garland show that I've toured on cruise ships. Well, we're going to continue that in 2024, but in a bigger way. So very excited for that. I know I really have missed you guys, though. I feel like it was just like coming home today when I walked through the doors, because it has been a couple weeks since I've been here, and I've enjoyed the holidays. I hope you guys have too, but I really have missed all of you guys at home that make working here so incredibly special. So thank you so much, Vicki, for the shout out. I'm so glad to see all of you as well. I really have missed you. And we said that at the beginning of the show. It's been since December, mid-December, since I've been here on television. But even before that, I've been on the live stream. And if you guys remember the beginnings of our live streams, which happened last year, or now 2 years ago, now that we're in 2024, this is kind of where it all started on our Wednesday live streams. And we had Hannah's Fashion Boutique, Hannah's Beauty Boutique. But I used to be here every single Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Time talking about fashion and beauty. And so it really is so nice to be back in a different way here, just kind of filling in for the live stream for the day. But very, very exciting for me, and I hope for all of you guys at home as well. All right, so welcome in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and shoplc.com. If you are tuning in on any of our social media platforms, I want to encourage you to go to shoplc.com and click on that live stream tab, because I don't want you to miss out on anything that we have available in the show today. We've talked about skincare, we talked about jojoba. Now we're gonna move into some of our devices for the next part of our hour here. Now, I do wanna mention this right now. It is a last in stock situation on the next item that we're gonna be talking about, which is the Verdermis LED Beauty Mask. This does come with a lifetime warranty, so I always want to give you all of that information right off the top here. You're getting 7 different colors when it comes to the LED therapies we will discuss. But the price today is $99.99. And I don't know if Stephanie confirmed if that is the lowest ever price that we've done on it. But that is an insane deal because of all of the amazing benefits for your skin that you're going to get from this. What I like about our masks here at Shop LC is that it's lazy girl skincare. I mean, you don't have to swipe, you don't have to move. We have those devices too, and I will say, as somebody who does use these devices at home, I use them both. So I'll use my mask when I'm going to bed at night or first thing in the morning. But I will also use my little tools that we're going to talk about too. There's a situation for everything. And so I love all of the devices that we have here. But if you are somebody who's a little bit more pressed for time, but you still want to get your skincare on with the benefits of LED therapy, this is where you go when we talk about the Verdermis mask. Okay, 7 colors on this, Jane. How cool is that? And we'll talk through each and every one of these, from the red light, the blue light, the green light. You have the purple light on this, which is one that we have not seen in a mask before. You also have the clear blue light, which we'll talk about. And then we have the laser gray light. There's so much. There's so much to talk about. But basically, and we'll break down each and every one of these, but basically what you're doing is you are treating your skin, you're healing your skin, you're reversing the signs of aging with each and every one of these different lights. Now we'll talk about the specifics here too, Jane, because I do think that's important, because everybody is different as far as what their skin is reacting to, what's going on. Maybe there's some stressful times. Maybe they live in a very dry climate. There's something for everybody in this one mask to be able to experience the benefits from.
Right, absolutely. So I was just on air selling something similar.
Okay.
For a lot more money, same features, except I actually like this one better. Hannah, what is unique about this is it is incredibly lightweight.
Yeah.
I've got the whole face coverage. It's just sitting on my ears and my nose. If you've ever worn a hat, you know how to do this.
Right.
This just kind of sits on your face. I have complete visibility. I can move about my day. It's completely hands-free.
Right.
But then we just dial through all of these colors, like Hannah was mentioning. On the side here, there's just one single button. I love it. I almost fell asleep on air because it's so relaxing.
Okay, I actually do when I wear my mask.
You can feel, I don't know what it is. We were talking about how you just kind of feel like you're in your own little world, but this is you time.
Yeah.
This is, check out, tune in with yourself, do something great for your skin.
Yep.
It feels wonderful. And then I've got all of these incredible options. We'll take a little spin through the colors. I love the red light. We hear so much about red light. Blue is also great for any type of bacteria or healing. I also love green. And then do we have an orange on this, or yellow?
The yellow
is really stimulating for rejuvenation. But I just love this. What do you think?
Okay, it's amazing. Okay, what I like about this is very easy to put on. It's comfortable too. It's not going to be too heavy.
Right.
There are so many different designs that are out there in the marketplace that literally look like you're an astronaut or something, a robot, with all of the junk that's going on there, and it just looks heavy. I haven't tried those ones, but it looks very heavy. I have a lot of friends that have those, and what I appreciate about this is that it's transparent. And so you can put it on and you can continue with your day. So if you are doing the chores around the house, you can still see through it.
Right.
So you're able to do that. But let's go through and break down each and every one of these lights here. While we do that, I want to mention the price again. We have less than 50 of these available to go around. It's $99.99. Use that budget pay to get it home. Like we said, this is jam-packed with more lights than we have ever seen before in our beauty masks. And so if you want all of the different benefits that you can gain from LED therapy, we'll talk about them right now. And you might be checking off and saying, hey, that's me. Hey, that's me. Now we'll start with red light, which is the one that most of you guys already know. If you've watched my beauty shows before, you're well aware that I love red light therapy. Why? Because it is the powerhouse for your skincare to reverse the signs of aging. This is all about promoting collagen and promoting elastin in the dermal layer. So the red light is getting really far down into the dermal layer, the furthest as far as the penetration of the light, right next to the laser light. And I don't know if we have the graphic. If we do, we can show that in a couple minutes, DJ, no worries. But the red light therapy is what is going to help promote collagen and elastin, which, as we know, as we start to age, we lose that. So that starts to slow in the body. And this is kind of waking everything back up underneath the surface of the skin with the help of the red light therapy to have younger, more youthful, more radiant looking skin overall. So the red light, everybody needs that. Everybody needs the red light, okay? So red light therapy is the first light that we have here. Let's talk about blue light. This is another one that people might be familiar with. We've had the blue light therapy in some of our other devices here, but blue light therapy is great if you guys are experiencing any weird acne breakouts, a pimple, inflammation on the face. This has antibacterial properties. It also is stabilizing the oil glands as well, which is wonderful. So if you have really oily skin, it can help subside that. But then again, the inflammation is something that I love about the blue light therapy with that light as well. If, again, the puffiness, you feel like everything is just a little bit swollen when you wake up, it reduces the inflammation. What I love about blue light as well, which we've talked about too, is not only is this great for any dermatitis, any acne, but also for ingrown hairs. Ingrown hair on your face. There's some guys here that work at Shop LC that have said, oh, I have an ingrown hair on my face. It's kind of, it's kind of red, it's itchy, it's inflamed. Blue light therapy will help with that too. So if you have a guy that, you might want to let use this, definitely the blue light will work for them too. So that's the blue light. Did I cover everything with blue light? I think so. Antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, anti-acne with the blue light. Okay, yes. And what I like about the blue light too is it actually creates a very clean environment as well. So sometimes I'll actually start with the blue light when it comes to these devices, and then I'll head back to the red and the other ones afterwards. The next one that we have, I'll go a little bit faster here. I know I'm running way behind time. We also have the green light, which is great for hyperpigmentation. So think about that as you age, the sunspots, the age spots. This is when we start to realize, oh yeah, I spent a lot of time in the sun in my youth and it's catching up to me. So the green light is going to help even out the skin tone. Think about those dark circles. Think about the hyperpigmentation. It's also going to help balance the skin overall. So the green light is there for that, and one of the points that I'm seeing on my screen right now is helps lighten the skin. So yes, the dark spots, the age spots, the hyperpigmentation, this helps even it all out with the green light. So if that's you at home, if maybe that's the problem that you're having right now that you think you might like to address, also has the green light in here. The yellow light, I know you said this for skin rejuvenation, for the radiance of the skin. Yellow is not one that we have in our other devices. I believe the other mask we have is more of the orange light, but similar as far as the benefits that you'll find from the yellow. Yeah.
And how cool if you're living somewhere, further north and you're dealing with sort of those seasonal affective type disorders. Boy, slapping this bright, shiny, sunny yellow light on your face, it just feels tremendous. I just want to take a nap. I just love how it feels when the mask comes off and my skin is rejuvenated. It feels tremendous. And to have the opportunity to explore so many different color lights, it is really unique. And I just love how light this is, Hannah.
Right.
I dare I say, I probably could eat with this on.
Yeah.
I could certainly talk on the phone, certainly do a program with Hannah here.
Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to get that food to my mouth one way or another, okay?
That's right. And then you've got budget pay, so, you could definitely afford this after a number, right? We do have budget pay?
Yes, we do. Yeah. We do. So use that budget pay. I'll quickly review the other ones just right here that we haven't talked about yet, Jane. We have the red light, the blue light, the green, and the yellow. The yellow is really great for just skin radiance overall. If you have like dry, dull, lifeless looking skin, that's a reason to use the yellow. We also have the purple light. This is very healing for the skin. Any of those skin ailments that we talked about when it comes to jojoba oil, use the jojoba oil with the purple light. Also, this is good for the skin's firmness and elasticity. The clear blue light balances and lightens your skin tone again, so use that and then maybe switch off with the green light because those are kind of the balancers, working on those darker spots with the green as well. And then you also have the laser light, which I think is really interesting. I have not seen this one before. Penetrates deep to tighten the skin, so that's going to be your skin tightener. Gets very, very deep into that dermal layer with the laser light that you have here. And I love what you just did as we close out this presentation, Jane. Yes, and I have used my mask here.
Yes.
I've put it up on my head to help with hair growth and hair stimulation. And then Jane just put it on her neck.
Yep. I'm a giraffe. I have a lot of real estate from my chin to my belly button. So I love taking care of that neck. We show our age with our hands and our necks. And it's hard to get a lot of product across that area and to really help encourage that tightening. So I love to be able to use our red light devices, our LED light devices. So you can use it on your neck really easily. And also, like Hannah said, just up here on your head, your scalp, stimulate that growth, stimulate that regeneration.
Yeah.
Your hair will be shiny. It'll be fuller. I always notice it after I get to use it on air. It's just the best.
It does.
So you've got face, you've got hair, you've got neck and chest taken care of, and then all of those amazing lights in this one super lightweight device.
I love it.
Just pop it on.
Yeah.
And go.
So simple to use. So it does come home with a charger. Also has the lifetime warranty. Want to remind you guys, but we are last in stock, under 50 of them available. So if you've ever wanted to try a skincare LED mask, this is your way to go at $99.99. But hop on it quickly. Comment sold. The item number on this is 106. So type that into the comment box if you do want to buy this before it completely sells out. Like I said, charges up, has the charger. You're going to use this for 5 to 10 minutes a day, or sometimes just whatever you have time for. It's better to use it than to not. And you can kind of, what I like is customize your treatment. So you can decide, okay, well, I only have time for my red light this morning, but maybe when you come home after a day of work, you can get in some of those other lights. But 5 to 10 minute treatments with this, you cannot go wrong. Experience all of those wonderful benefits that our Verdermis mask is going to give you. Okay, let's move to another one of my faves here. I know, it's a great show today. It's a great show. This is our Lumina NRG Mini Glow device, and so many different technologies that are jam-packed into this small, handheld, and portable tool to help you find your best skin. What I want to say as I introduce this, of course, we'll get into the technology, how to use in just a moment, but this is what I will recommend as a skincare and beauty expert as your introduction to the world of facial tools, because it's a fantastic price, because you are getting so many different technologies in one, like your red light, like your microcurrent here. You also have your blue light therapy on this. I think that's it. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty on these because it's been so long. But it does, yeah, and it rotates, and it has the vibrations as well, which is going to help with the absorption of all of your other skincare products. So I will always recommend this as the introduction to your facial tools. I've always said this too. Your skin tools and devices go where skincare alone cannot go. So you might think, okay, you've got it all figured out when it comes to your skincare routine, your cleanse, your serum, your moisturize, you got it all figured out. And that's great. And I will always say you do need something that you can really trust when it comes to your skincare routine. But you have not, if you have not tried the skincare tools and devices, then you don't know what other benefits are out there that you can find from them. Meaning tighter skin, meaning more toned skin, lifted, contoured, defined. This is why I love our facial tools and our beauty tools here at Shop LC so much. I actually launched something that's sort of similar at one of the larger networks a few years ago, and I was hooked ever since. I have tried out every single facial tool I possibly can, and this is another one that you really can get so many benefits from here today. Like I said, it is the Mini Glow, and you are getting the gel. It's a conductive gel that comes along home with it here today, so you don't have to make a separate purchase for that. You do need the gel because that is actually going to act as the conductor of the microcurrent. We'll talk about what microcurrent actually does, but you do need the gel on the microcurrent because that's actually what's going to help tighten and tone and lift the skin up. Now, a few things on this. We said small, portable. You can throw this into your purse. Comes home with a charger, so it's not battery operated. You want to charge this up. Lasts a very long time, but one of the things that I really like to champion about this product is it is FDA cleared and dermatologist recommended. Okay, Jane, let's talk about it because what I like about the smaller head here is exactly that. This can get into all of the nooks and crannies on the face, from the nose to mouth lines right here, to the sagging skin right here, to the fine lines and wrinkles, to the crow's feet, to the 11s. It's like the perfect size to actually get to the 11s area. And the technology is incredible. The red light therapy, the blue light therapy, the micro vibrations, and microcurrent. Tell me what you think about it, then we'll go into detail on those technologies.
This is one of my favorite items. It's extremely lightweight. It's easy to use. It has that multi-rotational head. I can get in all those areas. I've got the lights. It's just this one pretty button here that shows me what light we're doing. It also won't work unless I'm touching something.
Yep.
So that's really good. I'm not going to lose battery or lose charge. It's a very gentle vibration. If you can see that there. I just like to put my conductive gel just on the top. But yeah, you can get into all of these little nooks and crannies. It is sort of rounded on top here. So I can do the 11s, like Hannah said. I can do under my eyes here. You will see a marked difference within a couple of minutes. I could sit here and just work this right side of my face, and you'll see the whole side will be lifted and my other side will be a little bit the way it is normally. Just amazing. If you're new to this sort of lights or skincare devices, this is such a quick and easy, discreet kind of way to get into this skincare. Same thing for headaches or allergies, all of those sort of swollen sinus areas. Just a really delicate but powerful device. Fits in the palm of your hand, discreet. You've got that red and blue. Do you have any other color lights, or is that
just the red and blue?
Red and blue.
Yep.
So you've got your, deep penetrating red and your healing blue with the antibacterial, antimicrobial. I love this device.
So good.
I really, really do.
And you take this with you on the go. I have my little, my smaller portable devices that I bring with me in my bag to work, or if I have a busy day, I call this my midday pick-me-up. It's small enough to do that. So if you're getting the second cup of coffee before you're going into a big meeting, before you're finishing off.
Coffee sounds good. It must be approaching. Yep, it's 3 o'clock. I said, is it 3 o'clock?
I know.
I was talking about coffee.
I know. I'm ready for my third cup at this point. I know. Yes. Now that I'm back to work, I'm like, woo! Okay, wait, I need a little extra stimulation. So get your coffee and get your Mini Glow, because the price on this today is $79.99 on your budget pay. It's $20 to bring this home. Lots of great reviews on this. So of course, get all the information from Jane and I here as far as the technologies, how to use, all of that good stuff. But I really want you to also take it from your fellow shoppers and customers. Go to shoplc.com, read the reviews that people who have gotten this home are saying about it and how much they love it. You really will notice a difference. So let's circle back to the technology here. You do notice a difference, an instant difference when it comes to the technology that's in here, which is called microcurrent. Okay, what is microcurrent? Well, it is this electrical pulse that goes beneath the surface of the skin, working on that dermal layer. So maybe you guys might be familiar with electrical muscle stimulation for the body. We have those tools and devices here. This is a gentler, a softer current that is made for use specifically on the face when we talk about microcurrent. So you do need to use the conductive gel when you're using microcurrent technology here. But this gains so much popularity. It's one of those beauty buzzwords now, and it has been for a few years. But I think more people are getting more accustomed to it and saying like, okay, yeah, I actually do want to try that out. Because of the instant difference that this makes. Now, I can't promise instant results for every single device or technology that's out there, and I will also say that every person is different, everybody's face is different. But what I can say is when it comes to microcurrent, most people will see an instant difference as far as the lift, the contour, and the definition of their skin. So when you get this home for the first time, I want you to take a before and after, but I also want you to start on one half of your face. In fact, with the microcurrent device that I launched at one of the larger networks a few years ago, that's exactly what I did. And I actually demonstrated it on air. I showed the instant facelift on air when I was presenting it for the first time. And it's like, what? It's like, because this can be the instant brow lift. If you want more real estate to be able to do that beautiful eyeshadow, or maybe to lift up the hooded lids, to work on how about the contour and definition of the cheekbones right here that we're seeing all over social media as far as like hacks that you can do. And have you seen the skin yoga that people are doing, the face yoga? There's like all of these moves that you can do to like lift your skin that way. How about defining the chin and the jawline right here? Microcurrent is so beneficial to use on jowls, on sagging skin, on loose skin. I think the before and after we're going to show is the marionette lines, the nose to mouth lines. I'm telling you, this is going to just kind of lift everything back up. So that little shadow that you might be seeing right here, from the nose to mouth, microcurrent is actually going to, what it's doing underneath the surface of the skin is it's working out the muscles. It's penetrating. And I always kind of relate this to working out your muscles at the gym. Okay? So if we're starting a brand new workout routine, if it's your arm day, and you go in and you do your bicep curls, okay, the more that you do those bicep curls over time, the more the skin is going to tighten around the muscle, right? That's exactly what microcurrent is doing for your face. So Jane, I have always said microcurrent is the gym for your skin.
I agree. Well, I mean, it's the workout,
It
right?
is.
It's the workout. It's not just the place.
Right.
Right, but the microcurrent is moving.
Yeah.
It's getting everything moving. That's why you see it instantly.
Mm-hmm.
It won't work unless you do it. So if it's sitting in
Exactly.
a drawer, it's not gonna work for you. If you use it once, see the results, and then never pick it up again, it's not gonna work for you. It's not gonna be incredibly long lasting.
Right.
But if this is part of your regimen and you're using it every day with your creams and that conducting gel, you will see a difference. And whether it's a pick-me-up in the morning or right before a special event, you will see a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of us have done it on air, and you'll see. It feels tremendous.
Yeah.
With so many of these devices, if you want a little me time, you want to feel a little bit grounded. It is wonderful to, just like a massage feels incredible when someone's touching your face,
Right.
or even a loved one.
Yeah.
This just brings that microcurrent is very gentle but effective. You
It
can
is.
feel it, but it's certainly not. It's not jarring or anything. It's more like a gentle, a gentle buzz.
Yeah, you can definitely feel it working out those muscles for sure. And I think there's like 43 different muscles in the face. It's wild. So you can use
Sure.
this right underneath your eyes. You can use it on those nose to mouth lines. I like to use this on my brow. Hold it there for a second. Again, if you have the conductive gel already on, that's going to give you more of the glide so you're not pulling on the skin. Safe to use on the cheekbones, on the chin, and on the neck area as well. That before and after was awesome. If we can just do a quick little mention of that, because you're going to see such a difference, not only with the skin's radiance as far as the skin tone is concerned, that's thanks to the red light therapy and also those micro vibrations, which is helping boost the blood circulation, but because you also have the help of microcurrent. That is why you are seeing such a big difference between the shadow here, like I was talking about, on the nose to mouth lines than you are in the after. That's exactly what microcurrent is doing. Is it's toning, it's lifting, and it's tightening all of those facial muscles. So if you are experiencing sagging skin, because we all kind of age differently, we'll say we have the saggers, we have the baggers, we have the people that have the age spots or the sun spots. If you are somebody who wants to work on toning, tightening, and lifting your skin, microcurrent is going to be a solution for you. This is $79.99. Not only microcurrent, the red light, the blue light, which Jane just talked about, and it's able to get to all of those different areas of the face with that small little rotating head here. So it is FDA cleared. It is just 5 minutes a day as far as the treatment time. I don't think I said that yet. 5 minutes a day, 3 times a week on this. You could potentially use it more if you want, but that is the recommended usage, is 5 minutes a day, 3 times a week. You're going to find a younger, more youthful you. So definitely grab this up for $79.99 or $20 on your budget pay with your 30-day money-back guarantee. But I also want to remind you specifically on the Mini Glow to read the reviews on this, because a lot of people absolutely love the results that they have seen. And I hope you guys do too. Okay, now we were talking about items for the face. We did your skincare. We are helping you work out those facial muscles as we enter into a new year. Maybe you're saying, I don't want to try all of those other alternatives when it comes to plastic surgeons or med spas or this treatment or that treatment. What I love about our tools here at Shop LC is there's no downtime, it's non-invasive, and it's extremely affordable with what we offer you here. And many of these devices going to give you similar results to those that you would find for those very expensive treatments elsewhere. So the next item that we're going to talk about, hi Dad! My dad's watching, everybody. Give a big shout out to Mr. Timm. Hi Dad. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a while, right? My dad always used to watch my live streams, and finally back hanging out with you. So thanks for tuning in, Dad. Okay, so let's talk about our body device in the show today. Another really great one that is brought to us by Luna Moore. So let's talk about the brand first here and how incredibly trusted this is. Luna Moore line actually comes to us from our beauty expert that we bring in. Ariel is her name. So if you've seen her on the live television shows, she actually represents our Luna Moore line. And what she does is she goes out and travels all over the world, going to beauty shows, showcases, expos, meeting with manufacturers, doing all of that business behind the scenes to find these incredible revolutionary devices, to find the next big thing in the beauty world, because it's always changing, right? Like if you told me a couple years ago that I could tone, tighten, and lift my skin with a device that's the size of a pen, I'd say you're crazy. And now we can, right? So Ariel actually brings us the Luna Moore line here at Shop LC. And this is one of her babies that we're going to talk about right now. Yes, extremely experienced in the beauty and skincare industry, over 10 years. And we've loved the relationship that we have with Ariel. Like I said, she works with globally distributed cosmetic companies that manufacture and distribute several well-known brands. She is skilled in event planning, business development, digital marketing, and e-commerce management. And she is quite the expert when it comes to technologies as far as our beauty devices are concerned for face and body. So this is one of her babies that she brought to us a little over a year ago now, I would say. I was able to take a sample of this home and work with it, loved on it, and I'll tell you all about that here in just a moment. But before we do that, let's talk about exactly what you are getting. This is called the Lunamore 4-in-1. It's a body contour slimming, fat, and cellulite burning device. Those are words that I like and that I don't want to have. I don't want to have fat. I don't want to have cellulite on my body. But I think as women, it's so difficult to find the right solution or the solution that really does work for us. And if you haven't opened the door to the world of body devices, then maybe today is the day. So I'll tell you all about it, the technologies that you have here, and the benefits that you could see from this. First of all, it is at a price of $230.39. Use that budget pay, get it home. This is less than the price of one treatment that could be similar at a dermatologist or a med spa. And in fact, one of the treatments that we have here is called RF, radio frequency. I'll start there because, like I said, it's a 4-in-1. So much to talk about. It's literally going to blow your mind because there's a newer technology in here that is going to be the next up and coming thing in the beauty world. Little less known right now, but we're going to continue seeing that. I learned a lot about this when we were at Cosmoprof in Vegas in July as far as the newer technologies that you'll start to see in some of these at-home tools and devices and what that means for you. So like I said, 4-in-1 Lunamore, it lifts, it tightens, it tones the body, the skin on the body. So radio frequency is going to be in here. You have different intensity levels on each and every one of these technologies. So a way that you really can get used to it and then customize your treatment over time. So you have radio frequency. Okay, what is radio frequency? So radio frequency is actually something that's getting beneath the surface of the skin that's heating up the fat cells, and what it does is it tightens. Radio frequency is touted as a treatment that you can use to tighten the skin. I actually looked into radio frequency treatments for cellulite years ago, and it was so expensive. I said, nope, I'll find another way. But radio frequency is used for that, and so amazing that, again, if I had this little handy dandy device and tool in the comfort of my home years ago, I would have just used this instead. And I didn't get the radio frequency treatment because it was thousands of dollars to do it back in the day. But radio frequency is going to tighten the skin. So think about those areas that, working out just isn't doing it. Oftentimes you can work out and diet all you want. A lot of us still experience that cellulite. It does not go away. But radio frequency is a solution to that. Tightens up the skin around the body, the loose, the sagging skin, all of that. Now also with this, you are going to get the EMS. So we talked about the microcurrent for the face. EMS is going to be used for the body, electrical muscle stimulation. That is what is going to contract those muscles thousands of times per minute and really work them out to strengthen them. So that is going to help strengthen the muscles. We have the lifting of the skin covered with the radio frequency. We have electrical muscle stimulation as far as strengthening the muscles on the body. But we're missing one key element here, and that is the fat burning technology. That is going to be MFIP. And I have my notes on this because this is the one that everybody is saying it's up and coming. Ariel, we were at Cosmoprof together looking at the latest and greatest tools and devices back in July, and she said, just wait, everybody's coming out with MFIP, but we have it first. So MFIP stands for mid-frequency interval pulse. It is extremely, extremely powerful. So this does have a cord. You do have to use this next to the plug, but I like that because you're getting more power with it. Now, when it comes to your MFIP treatment, that's going to be the big button that you see down here. I'll do the main and then here is our TikTok. MFIP is going to be the big button right here. Different intensity levels, which we'll show you in just a moment. But what MFIP is doing is it's actually combining all three of those different technologies in once. It's used for toning, it's used for lifting, and it's also used for blasting the fat. So here is a way, Jane, now that I've gotten all techie and sciencey on everybody, here is a way to literally cover all of the bases. To kind of break it down here and just cut to the chase, this covers all the bases because we said radio frequency tightens the skin. We have MFIP to blast the fat away, literally killing the fat, getting rid of it from the body. And then we also have EMS, which oftentimes you don't have with the alternative route of going to the med spa to do their things. This is also strengthening the muscles to help tone over time.
All right, let's use it. I'm in. Sounds great, Hannah. Let's
like,
see.
go.
So how do I turn it on?
Okay. So you have, plug it in, and then you will decide on,
Is it here?
where is
it there?
he?
Oh no, it's here.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
So you plug it in,
Oh, it came on.
uh-huh. You will choose.
Oh, I bet you it won't even. I wonder if. Let's see, EMS.
Mm-hmm.
I want everything.
Okay.
Is it going to be?
You can do, I believe you can do the MFIP with either the EMS or the RF. So what you'll do is you'll click what treatment you want, and you can also do them individually as well on this. So if you're saying, okay, well, I don't want the MFIP, which is the fat blaster, maybe you just want to go in for a skin tightening treatment, you can use the RF and different intensity levels. I think there's 3 intensity levels on your radio frequency and on the electrical muscle stimulation, if I'm remembering correctly. And then for the MFIP, I think there's 5 different intensity levels. We'll check that in just a minute. But Jane's showing you exactly how to use this. We have the video running behind us as well on the screen. This one, you also want to use a conductive gel. I do, just to help glide it across the skin. The MFIP is going to be activated by that conductive gel. Now, when we say, conductive gel, what is that? You can use an aloe vera. It has to be a water-based gel to be able to conduct the technology in and through the skin to really start stimulating those muscles here. Now, when it comes to the MFIP treatments, something that I like to mention is, again, going back to the power of this. It's extremely powerful. When I do my MFIP treatments at home, Ariel said to use that once a week in the area that you're working on. So, for example, if I am working on my tummy area, if I want to get rid of some of the fat, slim down, lose some inches in the tummy, you will find what's comfortable for you as far as the intensity level on the MFIP and use that once a week in that area. Now you can use it the next day on your thighs if you would like, but for each specific area, you only want to do that once a week if you are using the MFIP mode. Now on the radio frequency and on the EMS, you can use that every single day. Okay, so I just want to mention that because that really does speak to how powerful this is. And I like that too, because it's not like I have to spend hours upon hours throughout my week trying to get my treatments in.
Right.
So it is fantastic for that reason. How does it feel right now, Jane?
I love it.
Okay.
It feels like a massage. It's very comfortable in my hand, so it's not going to slip or fall. I'm not gripping it very hard.
Right.
It just pops under between your thumb and your index finger there. It's sort of reminiscent of an iron, which is kind of cool. It's got your light here indicated, and then these sort of pulse points. This is where it's conducting that EMS. I love to use it on my arms. It's an area that is very hard to tone. I can hear it working.
Yeah.
And I know if I was to use some of that conductive gel, we would have quite a lot of activity and I would be able to feel that even more intensely.
Right.
I'm not going to do that today for you because I just want you to be able to see the motion.
Right.
I also love using this on my thighs, saddlebag area,
It's so
lower
good.
tummy, anywhere you just like those muscles to wake up some fat burning. It's great. This is it's just the right size. So it's about the surface of my hand is the coverage that I'm getting here. So I love the idea of working on different areas, different days, so that you are, you're working your whole body, but you're not necessarily overdoing it at all.
Yeah.
I love it.
It really is great. It's quick and it's effective. as we always talk about this in the beauty industry, technology is always changing. It's always getting better. It's always getting more powerful, especially when it comes to the at-home devices and tools. Now, all of these have been tested for quality control, for power, things like that. But this is a quicker way to get those results. So if you have some of the earlier versions of any of our body tools and devices that are out there, there are times that I will still go back to those because they do feature some different technologies. But I like that we always want, the upgraded model of something. When it comes to the next iPhone, you have a better technology. You have something that's a little bit more powerful than before, better for these benefits or these features when it comes to the next upgrade. So this is an upgrade to maybe something that you have shopped before because of the powerful technology. So you're getting those results that maybe you have seen with some of the other body devices and tools, but you're getting them faster and you aren't having to work as hard because, like I said, with the MFIP, because it's so powerful, that's so powerful you only have to use that once a week. Now, I do have some notes from Ariel as far as usage time. 10 minutes a day or 10 minutes on the treatment area of concern with the RF, and you can put that with the MFIP, so you can do those ones together. Radio frequency meets your mid-frequency interval pulse, 10 minutes on that. Or if you are wanting the strengthening of the muscles, that's when you would choose the electrical muscle stimulation. You can use that with the MFIP mode for 10 minutes as well. So 10 minutes per treatment, no matter what you're doing. But if you are incorporating the big button on the device, which is the MFIP, the fat blaster, if you will, only once a week per treatment area. But what I have done with this is I'll do the fat blasting technology first. And I'll do that one day, and then I'll come back and I will do the EMS on my legs or on my tummy area. And I can also do the radio frequency on those areas that we have the cellulite. This also works for stretch marks. It's also going to help with skin texture and tone because you have the red light in here as well. You also have the benefits of that. But this is back. This is better than ever as far as the technology is concerned. It does plug in, so you want to stay close to a plug when you're using this. But think about all of those different areas that I know I kind of introduced the show and I said, hey, it's 2024. What are some of your New Year's resolutions? What are you trying to work on? Maybe some of us are trying to build a better body, right? Whether it's with your diet, maybe it's your exercise, maybe it's just being a little bit more active throughout the day. This can be one of those tools in your toolbox to be able to find those results. And we always think about that. I swear yesterday is like the busiest day at the gym of the year. And when you walk in, it's like, oh, you weren't here. You haven't been here. Like, you haven't been here all year. I've been working all year, okay? But isn't that crazy? As we enter into a new year, it's like everybody is out full force with those New Year's resolutions. And then they always say by February, a lot of the times it does drop off. But what I like about this is you can have this home. You don't have to carve out that gym time or saying to yourself, well, I know I'm probably going to be really good for the first couple of weeks or months of the year and then it's going to drop off. Here, you can use this when you are able to in the comfort of your home for such a great price too. To go back to that point, it's $230 and change on your budget pay or on in total. You can use your budget pay, of course, to break up those payments over the next couple of months. But that price for this entire tool and device that you're bringing home is less than one treatment of what this would cost elsewhere. If you look up electrical muscle stimulation treatment near you, less than the cost of one treatment. Same thing for radio frequency. Sure. And another point that I like to make about this is that because you have all of these technologies in one tool, oftentimes if you would go to the med spa, and I've done different treatments, I've done different things, I've tried them because being from beauty industry and background, I do want to find what works for me. I also use my at-home tools as well. But it's interesting because when you go in, you basically have to say, okay, if I want to slim down, lose some fat, feel like I'm losing inches on my body, kind of, work on maybe my belly area or my hips or my legs, you're going to have to go into the med spa. You will choose treatment of choice,
Okay.
which there are many, right? It's cool sculpting, or it's there's, oh my goodness, the Sonobella, or they do have the M Sculpt now too. And you'll choose one area. And you will say, okay, so I'm doing this, I'm taking this on. Even just one treatment, very expensive, but you're never just going to get one treatment to find the results that you want to have.
Right. 6 to 8.
It's like,
6 to 8.
yeah, 6 to 8 treatments. A lot of times it's going to cost you well over $1,000 depending on the treatment that you are getting. And what's great about this is that, okay, so I want to lose the fat, I want to slim down, but then there comes the next step. If maybe you have somebody in your family or are aware of some of the other surgeries that you can have for weight loss treatment, what happens is, yes, they will get rid of the fat. You will get rid of the fat, you will slim down, but then you're left with loose, sagging skin. And so then you have to go back to get the skin tightening treatment. And what I love about this device is you also have that included when we talk about radio frequency. That is what is tightening the skin as well. So it really is so cool, because this is a hero for so many of us who say, yeah, I have loose, sagging skin underneath my arms. Yeah, I want to work on that. But for my tummy area, it's that I want to lose fat. This does it all. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Did we show any before and afters? Can we really quick? I know we do have to move, but let me remind you guys on price, $230.39. It is a clearance price. Okay. This is the lowest price I have ever presented this device at. $230. I believe we've done this for $299 or higher than that in the first launch of it. $230 is your clearance price on this right now, and you are getting amazing, innovative, revolutionary technologies that people use every single day at your med spas. So once again, to review, it has electrical muscle stimulation, which is strengthening the muscles. So you're going to see toned skin, you're going to see tightened skin from electrical muscle stim. You're also going to get radio frequency, which is the skin tightening treatment that works on cellulite. And then you also have the red light therapy if you want to work on stretch marks, any uneven skin tone. If you want to improve the radiance of your skin, you have the red light therapy here as well. And then this big beauty buzzword that is not included in any other body tool or device that we have here at Shop LC, MFIP, mid-frequency interval pulse, which actually is included with another little technology. Again, I don't mean to bore anybody, but it's called SUP, Super Pulsed Electroporation. And what that actually does is it helps with the absorption of your skincare products as well. So it's really getting underneath the surface of the skin so you can maximize those results. Quickly before we move, here is an example of a before and after. I'm like, I would love to be the before. The before doesn't look too bad. But look at the after. I always like to show you in these before and afters the contour, meaning the black area behind where this picture was taken. You can really see the difference here. Of course, you can also see better tone and definition in the after, but this is really what jumps out as me is the line and the curve right here. Look how she's chiseled her waistline in the after, and you can see more tone, more definitions. Her abs are starting to poke out. She gets that little belly button lift. I remember when I was training for bikini, I was like, I have to lift my belly button. It's so weird. I know. I was like, I need my belly button lifted. And she gets that little lift in her belly button right there by using this. So quite a difference that this has made. I will just speak from personal experience really quickly here because I do have this device home. I will use this before Matt and I go on a vacation or away. We know we're spending time at the beach. I know I'm going to be in a bathing suit. I'll use this on my cellulite right before with radio frequency, and I'll use it on my hips as well with the MFIP technology too. It really is amazing. I hope you guys can get it home. Sorry I got a little crazy on all of the technologies and science, but I mean, I love the beauty industry. I really think it's so incredible, the things that they offer women to, really change our bodies, change our skin, reverse the signs of aging. And so now we have a tool that you can use in the comfort of your home for the body. Pretty amazing stuff, guys. Okay. Oh, hi, Mom. My dad's watching and my mom's watching. And hi, Sarah. Good to see you here. Sarah is my friend from back in Pennsylvania. We've been together on many gigs singing with our little Andrew Sisters group. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you here, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. So for Sarah who's just tuning in, it's very easy to get involved. You can shop with us on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, but my favorite way to shop with us, Sarah, is shoplc.com. If you type that into the search bar and then you click on the live stream tab, once it takes you to the Shop LC website, you can actually see everything that we have showcased and presented so far in our live stream. So you can go back to previous items, you can check out the price. We had skincare, we had our jojoba oil. We're gonna get into some fashion for the last portion of our show, and then we also are clicking in all of the jewelry that I'm wearing, fabulous gold items that you can pick up for yourself or as a gift for somebody else. So we really have done so much today on Hannah's Boutique, and I've loved spending time with you. We have about 20 minutes left, okay? So let's get into, I'm gonna do quick show and mentions, DJ, if that's okay, because I know I'm running behind time, just so we have a little bit more time to spend on our fashion end of the hour. But I do encourage you to check out all of the previously aired items that we've showcased on our Hannah's Boutique today, and understand that the prices are only good for 24 hours. So what happens is we take the prices down to our lowest ever aired price for the live stream, but the price goes back up 24 hours from the end of the live stream. So these prices will expire at 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, January 4th. So make sure that anything that you want, you're typing in the comment box, the item number. That will generate a direct link so you can shop after the show, but grab these up while they are at these prices. Okay, next item is going to be, do I have this? Oh, this is a big bottle. We do have a lot of items that are kind of resurfacing here today in our beauty category, which I think is really cool. Because it's like, I haven't presented this in forever. We have our argan oil and a big bottle of it. This is $69.99 here today if you want to grab this up. So many wonderful benefits when it comes to argan oil, like prevents and minimizing sunspots because it's really rich in vitamin E. That's an antioxidant. When we talk about antioxidants for the skin, we will say how they lighten, brighten, and protect. So this is helping to prevent from UV damage, from any of those sunspots. So you have that benefit here. It's also going to help improve the skin's elasticity. But I think the major reason why we love getting argan oil in our skincare and body care routine is because it is deeply, deeply hydrating to the skin. And the perfect time of year to talk about it is right now. If you live in an area that it is a dry climate, that it is a dry environment, that the chill and the coldness is really starting to settle in, how often do you get home from like being outside? Maybe you went Christmas caroling, maybe you went to see the lights and you took a little walking tour. How often have we seen those dry, red, itchy, cracked back of the hands, the knuckle area? You have the argan oil, which is going to be deeply, deeply hydrating. You can use this as a facial oil. You can also put this in your hair as well. A lot of people use argan oil for that to help tame flyaways, to help with split ends and things like that. But a nice big size if you are running low on your argan oil, or maybe you're looking for a beauty solution right now. A fantastic way to go to add to a moisturizer, a cream. You can cocktail this with other things that you already have home. Think about your lotions that don't have some of these ingredients, not really giving you any extra skincare benefits. You don't have to throw them out. You can just throw the argan oil, little drop, into what you're already using, or even use it by itself. For $69.99, huge glass bottle, good for all skin types, and you can put this on your budget pay if you want to grab this up right now. All right, let's continue to move here. And the argan oil would be a great addition if you're also picking up the jojoba. Or you can pick between the two here. Lots of great benefits with both of them. All right, we have Is it fashion time?
Yeah.
It's fashion time. Welcome on in if you guys are just tuning in. My name's Timm. I'm one of the hosts here at Shop LC. It's been forever. I took the holidays off. I spent some time with my family in Pennsylvania. I have not been on our live stream since October. So it's really great to be back on a Hannah's Boutique. It has been quite some time, but with the hustle and bustle of the holidays, the hosts have typically been on our television shows instead, but I just couldn't wait for the chance to get back on the live stream today. So if you are just tuning in, welcome, and I hope you guys can grab up something today for yourself or for somebody else. Lots of great gifts here, giftable prices, and a lot of clearance prices that you're seeing here too. So take advantage of that. All right, we are moving into our pony hair tote bag that we will be talking about. So yes, the hair is still on the leather in this case. Let's scroll up for just a moment, if you don't mind, DJ. Jane is showing this off right now. It is available in just one color. It's genuine cowhide leather, so it's a genuine leather tote bag, but this is what we call the calf hair or the pony hair. I love this because since living in Texas, I really have adopted the Texas style as far as fashion is concerned. So I'm wearing my big old hat, I'm wearing my boots, I'm wearing my boot cut jeans, and this is a great addition if you love that style or even something that's really like boho chic. Price on this today is $35.99 with your budget pay if you want to activate that. But I love this because it's so stylish. It's a great size too. If you're looking for the workhorse bag, you've got that here, but you aren't sacrificing the design or the style, because I think that a lot of the times we can get just a regular old tote bag and we've seen it 1,000 times. But here in this case, it's something very fashionable.
Absolutely. I do love that cowboy chic that Hannah's talking
Right?
about, but then you've got the black and the silver, and that just elevates it.
Yeah.
This is super stylish. I know we've seen this in gold or beige, and I've seen some designer shoes in the same exact color pattern and material. But boy.
Oh, our Tanner Mark, I think, has a really good matching style to that. Yeah.
Yes, but this is, it's a tote style here. We have a snap closure. You've got one interior pocket, but I could certainly put books or lunch or any of your wallet, any of your, cell phones, laptop, iPad, anything like that will do really well in this. I love the where they're fastened, the handles. It's got a nice drop. It's plenty large, but pretty slim and streamlined. It's got feet, Hannah. How cute!
Feet on the bottom.
We love feet.
We love that. So you have your feet on the bottom there as well. You have the beautiful kind of gray foil throughout this design here, but it really is a great way if you're somebody who takes a lot with you when you're on the go like I do. You're going to have style meets function. So you have this space, you have the vertical packing space like any other tote bag, but this one you have something that is genuine leather. And I always say leather is forever. It really is. It's one of those handbags that gets better with time, gets softer, gets more supple, and you will have this for years and years and years. But now we're giving you one with the calf hair, the pony hair still on it. So incredibly stylish to add to your handbag collection. I was talking about this recently before the holidays, before I took the time off, how crazy prices of leather have been. I mean, everything has skyrocketed as far as price. That's not new news to you. But specifically leather, I have noticed, has really gone crazy as far as pricing. I'm amazed that we're offering genuine leather for $35.99 right now. With your 30-day money-back guarantee. If you want to check this out, try it out. It's fully lined on the inside of the bag too, which I love. So if you do have anything that topples over, get a little spill or a stain, you can easily take care of that. But super stylish, super fun. A great way to add something new to your collection for the new year. And I think that's always exciting. It kind of puts you in a good mood when you can obviously find a great deal and a great bargain, because that's me. I'm a bargain shopper through and through. But it really does. It gives you a little extra confidence, a little pep in your step when you can add something new and exciting to your handbag collection. And we really have so many connoisseurs out there. Shop LC has become, as Chuck Clemency would say, a handbag destination. And we really have seen it all, Jane. So I love that we have something that speaks to a certain style. If you're looking for something that's a little bit larger, because we have really been leaning into the mini bag styles when it comes to handbags. That's what a lot of designers are doing right now. The bags are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, which is cool and it's a trend, but that doesn't help me with the things that I need to take with me, right? So in this case, you have a lot of packing room, and you even have the closure on the top here, which I appreciate about it too. On the interior of the bag, you do have a zipper pocket, back privacy zipper pocket, so that's great for your wallet, your car keys, your checkbook, if you want to just tuck that in there. But otherwise, you have something that you could take to the office or out with the gals for happy hour for $35.99. It is just one color. We're down to just the one color right now.
But everybody
DJ, is that
needs
right?
black, right?
Yeah. Do we only have is it black and golden or black?
Oh,
Oh no, we have both.
Okay. With the
Oh,
silver
okay.
gold.
I apologize. We have the black and silver, which is what you're seeing right now with Jane, but we also have the black and gold. So that's great. Steelers, where are my Steelers fans at? You gotta get the black and gold. Okay.
This is so sturdy, Hannah. This is kind of a bucket style, but it's not slouchy whatsoever.
Right.
And listen to my grandma. If you can afford it, get leather.
Yes.
Get leather.
Yes.
It's gonna last forever. It's natural. It smells incredible. I think just synthetics have gotten so cheap. Everything is being made in synthetic now, fast fashion. Don't do that. Get the leather. This is gonna last. It feels incredibly durable.
Yeah.
But like you said, so stylish. It's that intersection between cowboy chic and really kind of modern. With that splatter. I love it.
I know.
This is definitely something. I have 3 huge, ugly black bags in my car right now. One has clothing in it, one has makeup in it, one has music books in it, and none of them look as cool as this looks. I would love to have something like this.
Yeah.
It's a tote, but it's so incredibly stylish.
Yeah.
Snap it up in silver or gold with that black, beautiful pony fur.
Pony hair.
Pony hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
I used to say calf hair, but then somebody wrote into my show and said it's also pony hair, as far as a way that you might describe with the hair still on the leather. So it's a great price for genuine leather. $35.99 clearance price. Put it on your budget pay though. $9 is going to bring that home. All right, we have a few more items that we're going to get to. Pat is joining. Esther is joining. Good to see you here. Welcome on in to Hannah's Boutique. It's been too long since I've seen all of our live streamers at home, and it's great to be back with all of you. In the final few minutes, we're going to squeeze in our last fashion items that we have here. Then we'll also, don't forget, we will quickly show and mention our jewelry at the very end, but we've been wearing it. I wasn't wearing my ring, but we'll show that as well. Just it's a little big for me. We have a beautiful moissanite ring that we'll talk about at the end of the show as well. Before we do, hi Angelique. How are you doing today? This is Angelique, one of our other models here at Shop LC. She's shy. She's a little quiet right now. I'm sorry, Angelique. I'm going to take this off of you, okay? But I'll move you out so you don't get nervous. Okay, there we go. All right, thank you. So we're going to talk about our reversible padded jacket right now. I love this thing because when you need that transitional jacket, and I love talking about the transitional items in our fashion wardrobe, when we have my fashion hours with Karen Connolly on Thursdays at 9 a.m., we have talked about, hey, when you're transitioning from season to season, from cold to hot, from hot to cold, you need something like this in your closet to be able to wear when there is still a little bit of a chill in the air, or when you're getting ready for a chillier season. This is like the go-to if you are traveling because it packs down and takes up virtually no space at all. So I'm showing off the little floral design, goes all the way around the jacket. You even have the high collar right here that's going to keep the chill off your neck. But Jane is wearing it the reversible way as well. And I love that color too. It's like a soft, almost like a mint green.
Yes.
with the beautiful sheen. The padding is there too, so it's going to keep you extra, extra warm. You can see on Jane's specifically what this does to the body because you do have the piping and the long princess seams from top down to the bottom with the vertical pockets that,
I'm blown
oh,
away.
they have a zipper too.
I love this jacket.
Nice.
I'm getting this jacket.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, so we have, so yours is blue. It's blue.
Mine's
or
blue
the
on the
mint green.
reverse.
Unbelievable.
So you get the blue with the reverse of the floral, or Jane's green with the reverse of the floral.
And you have pockets on both sides.
Okay, this is awesome.
Look how
it's $49.99. $49.99 today. Budget pay $16 and change. As we get ready for the spring season, you're gonna want the floral out, but right now during the winter, you can use the solid color with the pockets, the zipper pockets as well, so you have that extra security for your lip gloss, for your tissues, for your car keys, things like that. And like Jane just mentioned, you have the pockets on the inside and on the outside. I love a pop of color like this because how many times have we seen these padded jackets at the brick and mortar, at your big box stores, but they're all just a little bit plain. They have the solid color, there's nothing super special about them. So I love that this comes to us from Tamsy, first of all, then we'll talk about the sizing in just a moment. But when I say Tamsy, I know a lot of my ladies at home are saying, okay, I know what size I'm gonna get. It comes to us from Tamsy, but it's so unique when we talk about the comparison to other padded jackets that you might find out there.
And this is an incredible fit. I cannot get over how well it's fitted under my arms, how incredibly long these sleeves are, and as Hannah mentioned, all of the piping and princess seams. It's just
It doesn't add
very
bulk.
flattering. No, it feels very, very light, but incredibly warm, but also kind of casual, kind
Right.
of lightweight.
Right.
This would be the perfect transition jacket. Nice and low here,
Yep.
pretty modest on the hip coverage
Yep.
here.
Yep,
You
and
know,
we have
I've got
long
a very long
torsos.
torso, so
Yep.
this feels amazing. I'm gonna have to snap one of these up.
You
I really like this jacket.
What size are you in, by the way? Is it
I
the
don't know
small?
I can't find any tag.
I know,
because
I
it's
can't
so
either.
Tagless.
It's very
I don't know.
tagless.
I'm guessing this might be a small.
Okay, it's very
It's pretty tight
tagless.
under here. So, I mean, it fits like a glove, but I would guess this might be the small.
I was gonna say probably the small for Jane. I'm probably in the small as well. I have worn this on air in the medium, and that's what works for me. So in regards to sizing, if you have your normal Tamsy size, that should work. However, I always say when it's a jacket or a cardigan or a sweatshirt, you can definitely size up if you want more of a roomier fit. For me, I wear Tamsy medium in everything, and I'm typically an 8-10 as far as normal sizing is concerned when it comes to dress and pants. So if that helps you out as far as what size you might go for, I do Tamsy mediums, typically an 8-10. That works for me. Jane, you're normally in a small in Tamsy, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Hannah, it looks like we've got 6s, 8s, 10s, 12s. So
Yeah.
maybe you've got even more specificity.
That's right.
I'm guessing this is maybe a 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you've got even better size capabilities there. So that's really cool.
Love it.
Now it looks, okay, so that's the blue and do we have a beige or we don't,
Ooh.
DJ?
No, I think
No, we
it's
just have the
and
blue or this really cool natural green.
Blue
like
and the green. So the green has more options still available. Do you mind, DJ, if I quickly run through the sizes that are
Yeah.
available? So in the blue, the one that I'm wearing right now, we have sizes 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. This one, the larger sizes have already sold out. Okay, so if you want the blue, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 are still available. And I believe the Tamsy size chart is on shoplc.com. Now, if you want the green, yes it is, thank you DJ. If you want the green, the one that Jane is wearing, we have 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, all individual sizes when I'm saying these. 6 is its own size, 8 is its own size. So 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 24 and 26 are available in the green, the one that Jane is wearing. The only sizes that have sold out already in the green are sizes 20 and 22. So I believe this was a reorder, but already we're seeing those sizes sell out. So
Yeah.
jump on this while you can for a great little winter coat, for something that if you are traveling here and there during the winter months, This does not add bulk to your suitcase, and it doesn't add bulk to your body either. You're not gonna feel like the Michelin Man with all of these extra layers on. Those princess seams are really kind of carving out the shape of the body here, so no worries as far as the silhouette is concerned. $49.99, budget pay is $16 and change. Okay, we're going to finish off with our jewelry, right, DJ?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, quick little show and mention of the jewelry that we both have been wearing. You've got some on too, the chain.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about it, because if you're already shopping on skincare, on some of our fashion items that we have here today, you can also scoop up some gorgeous jewelry as well. Staples, everyday staples is what I always request when I do have a live stream show, and Stephanie knows me so well because she grabs gold and moissanite, two of my favorite things to shop and to wear here at Shop LC. Dress it up, dress it down. We're actually going to start with Jane's first. You have the 14 karat white gold chain necklace on right now. How stylish is that?
This is amazing. This is a kind of a cool, what do you call this? What is this?
They're calling it a filk chain. It's very similar to your anchor chain.
Yes. Now it's big, but it's not too big.
Right.
It's substantial, but it's not huge. I could see this as feminine or masculine. I think it's kind of unisex. Wow, white gold. I love white gold. So you have the softness of gold. This can do a charm. Let's take a look at the clasp here. Oh, I'm going around. It must be so. Oh gosh, it's so narrow. I can barely. I can barely notice. So you'd be able to wear all sorts of charms with this. I love the length. This is really beautiful.
It's great.
Wow.
It is great. 22 inches on the length of that.
Just right.
Nice big gram weight too, if you do want something that's going to show up but not be too hefty or heavy on the neck. 8.8 grams, I believe I saw on that, and under $1,000 to bring that home today. Let's continue on. That is, what item number was that?
116.
116. Price is $967 and change. Break that up on your budget pay, but if you are looking for 14 karat white gold and everyday wearable chain, then definitely add that to your cart, or think about him too, because it is absolutely unisex with the length on that. The earrings that we have, are you wearing the earrings?
I am. Are these the white gold?
Yes. 18 karat white gold. Diamond. GH in color, SI in clarity, Jane. And I love the little articulation, the movement that you have here.
Right.
So classy.
These are really quite nice size, Hannah. They stick out. They're definitely popping as diamonds, but a very traditional, but fun sort of style. I could see these at church or a wedding, or really kind of an elegant, classic look, but not quiet by any means, right? I mean, these clearly scream diamonds. And again, in that white gold, I love white gold. I just don't wear a lot of yellow, so these are really great. And for $17.50 on clearance.
Love
now,
that.
How many carats do we have on here? Because they're quite large.
1.6.
Wow.
That's
Holy cow.
That is a nice look.
Love 'em.
Spread across both ears here. It really does take your diamond studs up a notch, because now you have the movement that Jane just showed you.
Right.
So a great way to add new diamonds to your collection, or upgrade from your typical diamond stud earrings with those. So check those out behind the scenes. We'll continue on with the final pieces of jewelry here. This is your 10 karat yellow gold diamond cut oval link necklace that we have, so you're getting extra sparkle and texture because of the diamond cutting work that has been done on each and every one of those links that you see. It's 18 inches, so I love that because it's going to show up with a neckline like this. Your traditional necklines are going to be able to show this necklace off just beautifully. 18 inches, like I said, it does have a spring ring clasp on this, but it's 10 karat gold, everyday wearable, active lifestyle gold, I always say when it's 10 karat. And it's 3.37 grams. I like that it's something different. It's not your everyday rope chain. You know, we love them, time and place if you want to layer them, but I really think that this kind of elevates your whole entire gold collection. Price is $339.99, or 5 payments of $68 on your budget pay. And finally, we have these sweet little hoop earrings that you guys can check out behind the scenes as well. A little bit larger than your typical huggy hoop, but smaller than, you know, those crazy shoulder dusters. And you also have the thickness on these here too. So another really wearable piece and it's going to be versatile. If you're looking for something that you can just pop on every single day and know no matter where you're going or what you're doing, these are going to look fabulous. You also have the opportunity to grab those as well. These are 14 karat yellow gold and 3.3 grams on those as well. So shop behind the scenes on it. We do have to say goodbye. Thank you for tuning in to Hannah's Boutique. I've missed you guys. I hope to see more of you very, very soon. Jane, as always,
Yes, thank you. It was so wonderful.
Wasn't
So
she
fun to
great?
play.
She's
Yes.
fantastic. Thank you for joining us here
Hannah.
today.
Thank
And thank you to everybody at home. We will hopefully see you again back on the live streams here. But thanks for hanging with me. All of these prices expire at 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, tomorrow, January 4th. So get to shopping behind the scenes, guys. We'll see you soon.
All right, nice.
All right. Good job, y'all.
Hey, thank you. That was
Yeah, thank you, Jane. You did fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, I love to hear everything that you have to say. And
I can talk about
no,
stuff.
it is. It's so refreshing. It's so refreshing.